there's stages in which we improve ourselves. This is real self-development. The first stage is just brute work. You just work hard for 16 hours a day and just utilize every last second, and that is how you improve yourself. The next one is finding more and more efficient ways of doing the same, so that it's because once you reach that 16 hours, you understand that I can't work more than this. There's no way to have more time. So you work towards efficiency. You increase the efficiency of those 16 hours from 50% to 80%. So that is how you multiply time. That is how you make more time. That is how you improve your growth beyond your plateaus. So at some point you are going to reach that, okay, there's no more growth. You find out, oh, I need to use efficiency, and that also has a limit. Like, you can never reach 100% efficiency. Carnot cycle explains that. But even if you did reach 100% efficiency, that's a plateau. So what are you going to do now? The next level is systems, and you multiply your work or productivity by making a team. But that is something that is not really a topic of discussion today. But that is how we grow. That is how one person grows to $1 billion company. So another topic for another day. Now, our next discussion is focused towards sleep. Let's talk about that. So you see that improving your health is not only going to the gym and working out. That's a part of it. But then health is another equally important part of it, and sleep is another equally important part of it. Truth be told, I did not sleep more than 6 hours throughout my heavy competitive examination preparation. Like when I went to Delhi, I started sleeping at 11 o'clock, waking up at 5 o'clock. That was a regular. But that's a tough cycle. Preparation for a national level competitive examination, that's tough on your health, on your body. But that's the way I looked at it, that if I'm losing health in here in sleep, I can make up for it by paying attention towards my diet and workout. It's not idle, and also it's not permanent. I'm going to get through it. And I was not able to sleep for more than 6 hours until 2020, when I left my job at ISRO, because it might be surprising. Central government job, you are having a very secure position. Why are you not sleeping for 8 hours anymore? Well, I was crazy. And also, I was working on this book, I was working on this YouTube channel, and ISRO itself is a tough job, you can imagine. So I would again sleep at 11 o'clock and wake up at 5 o'clock or so. It was not until I left ISRO when I inevitably continued the same cycle, even though I'm not having the job, and I was still sleeping for 6 hours. But my girlfriend at that time suggested that, hey, you gotta fix this. Sleep is your superpower, and you'll find yourself to be much more productive and happier if you just invest that time in that. And I tried it, and it was a lot different. I was feeling fresh, I was feeling alive, and continuing that cycle for 3 years or so. And even before that, when I was in college, I was not getting more than 7 hours of sleep. I would like sleep at 11 o'clock and then wake up again at 5:30. You take some time to dial into those sleep phases, and then you wake up, and then it's not a complete like even 7 hours. So it was never idle. But after that, I took like 8 hours. Currently, if you ask me, for the past 2 years or so, I've been sleeping 7.5 hours. I would like to sleep more, and that is my weakness, and I'm working towards it. But 6 hours is detrimental and also inevitable. Because I talk a lot about competitive examination, and that's the only place where it is kind of inevitable. Because that's a tough 1 year of freaking going against the bricks. And that's a very small fraction of the people who are very ambitious. But in all the other domain, I would say take sleep as your top priority. If your roommates are noisy all night, change your room. If you are living far away from your work, and because of that you are getting less sleep because you have to travel for 2 hours, move towards your work. um, add these night lights, or use whatever you can to prioritize your sleep. That is extremely important. That is where your brain develops, that is where your body develops, and so you have to prioritize that. And that is why it is very important for you to maintain a consistent sleep hour. So today is a holiday, it's 4th of July when I'm recording this, and that's a holiday in America. So I'm having a holiday today. All of America is shut down, but I still woke up 7 o'clock in the morning. I would wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. Otherwise, I would sleep at 10 o'clock at night. Otherwise, but yesterday I slept at 11 o'clock and woke up at 7 o'clock. But it is not that dramatic shift in the sleep hours. It's okay. It can be balanced. So you should not just move your sleep cycle in the holidays, and it is again a tough struggle. Discipline is a struggle, but also this is one thing that separates you from most others, because see, whatever is difficult, you should aim towards that, because that is where most people quit and most people do not pursue it. So like anything, literally anything that is difficult, you should look towards it as, okay, this is a stepping stone for me to separate myself from my competition or to become better, because that is literally a milestone or a placard that is saying that, hey, do this to become better. And sleep cycle is one of that. Workout is one of that. Diet is one of that. Like all the three things that I talked about, you do not want to do. Yesterday I was having a telephonic consultancy with this guy, and a session with this guy one-on-one, and he was saying that he's again preparing for competitive examination. He's like, I don't want to do I don't want to give topic wise test series. I'm like, why? Have you tried it? It's like, no, I've never tried it, but I rather want to just study my notes and solve previous year questions. I'm like, doesn't matter what you want. If it was up to you, you wouldn't want to prepare for this examination either, would you? You would directly want a job or your master's that you're looking for. You don't want to do any of this, but you have to do what you don't want to do in most of the cases. I want to write another book. That is what I want to do. But because of that, there's so many things that I have to do. So understand this, that you don't get what you want by doing what you want to do. You get what you want by doing a lot of stuff that you hate to do a lot of times, a lot of things that you don't want to do. So same with like all the three things that I talked about. Having a good sleep cycle, having good diet, and working out regularly. You don't want to do any of these right now. I want to do all three of these, but I've done this literally very regularly for 10 years. I really want to do all of these three things. So you will get to that position if you're just starting up. And that is why I said it is more tragic for people who are already in a routine. They're athletes and they're skipping on it because of their studies and their career. You have a better shot of balancing it. You can just allocate time. A better time management will help you do that in a better way, and you can balance both. For those who have never done it, it is 100% no brainer. You should get into it, but it will be tough, and within a couple of years it will become something that you kind of want to do and you feel good about doing it. Right now you don't understand. So understand these little things about mindset, a simple paradigm shift of what you're thinking right now and the way that you should be thinking, and that makes all the difference in this world.